do it because, you know, he did the other characters in the barbershop. Him and City Hall characters in the barbershop, except for the white man, the Jewish man. And City Hall is doing another role. It's in the preview. And also City Hall did another character. He did some lady who is did this guy who's the voodoo priest, which was funny.
Like, when it comes to comedy, you can't never say it's racist.
Yeah.
Unless you try to make it racist.
Time and age.
I don't see what time and age. They got Bernie Sanders all across the internet. He's a Jew. They got him sitting on the back of the dragon on never ending story with them gloves on.
Oh yeah, that's a meme they passing on now. Bernie Sanders was in the inauguration sitting down, and they put that picture of Bernie Sanders into like other areas now. It's kind of like a meme, like you see it once, you see it again. So it's just kind of funny. I never imagined they'd do that. Like you're sitting by himself alone.
Yeah.
Which was funny. Mm-mm-mm.
Let me try to squeeze one more in here. What we got left? Oh, yes, TV series. I think it's on Netflix now, called The Messiah. It is a version, and a lot of people getting upset about it. It is a version of the Bible. They tell you up front that it's not based on anything real, not based on anything whatsoever. But it is very similar to the Bible. And it answers the question, what if Jesus was not who we think he was? And I think it's a very powerful introduction. It's a very powerful thing. The guy who they got playing Jesus, nice-looking guy, he's playing Jesus not coming from the Jewish side, but coming from the Muslim side. And that's got to make people go wacky, like, what? So that's what caught my attention. An Israeli turned Muslim and doing the things that Jesus would do, but nobody believes him to be Jesus. He has a common name, and everybody's saying he's crazy. Same thing they say with Jesus. Or you have a common name, but nobody called Jesus Jesus. Nowhere in the Bible did anybody call him Jesus. The people in town call him different names. That's why he always asks the question, who do you say I am? Because whatever name you call him, that's what you go by. Son of man, son of God. You know, who you say I am. Well, what's your name? I am that I am. So in this series, they ask them the same thing. Well, who are you? It's not important who I am. And I said, oh, man, I can't stop. I can't keep to sleep. I got to watch the rest of it. Oh, I can't eat. I got to feel it. I got to binge it. I think it's a hit. What do you think, Green? You didn't see it?
No, I didn't see it. There's a lot of stuff on Netflix that I didn't see that have saved on has saved. No, I didn't see that. Cause I was watching Queen's Gambit. I saw about the chess player who basically, got mentally ill. That's one I saw, Queen's Gambit. It was based on a true story about a chess player, basically, who played in the Cold War, and she's doing drug addiction. Her mom basically killed herself right in front of her, and she's going through drug addiction while playing chess. She's a prodigy, so.
Oh my
goodness! I was busy watching that one.
Ric Flair's daughter is on TV as a wrestler. I'm reading it. Somebody texting it to me. Her name is Charlotte Flair.
What?
Charlotte Flair.
Uh-huh.
That's Ric Flair's daughter. I think it's the Battle of the Children because the Riot Squad is some wrestler's daughter. Yeah, but it's on the man's wrestler. I guess they don't have Glow anymore, so they're just wrestling on men's wrestling.
Wow.
Eventually they're going to have a wrestling universe where the men and women wrestle together. I'm just waiting for it to happen. And the thing that's hilarious is the manager of the girls' wrestling team is the girl from Progressive. I'm sure she'll get sued for that. But look, she's wearing black hair instead of blonde hair, so you don't know who she is. But she's so goofy, you can't have to know who she is because she's acting the same way she does on a Progressive commercial. All she needs is the white apron that says Progressive. She also played in a Tyler Perry movie. So she must have had on some hand makeup because I didn't recognize her in the Tyler Perry movie. But that's how she got her start, playing Progressive. And Tyler Perry put her in a movie. And then she came back doing more Progressive commercials, playing her mother and her father and her sister. So I guess he learned from Tyler Perry how to do it. Because he plays his aunt, uncle, himself, and somebody else. So the last one, folks, which we're not going to get into detail about, is a series called In the Dark, about a blind girl who has a friend who's murdered, and she spends their whole season trying to investigate the murder, who killed him, and it winds up getting her into all kinds of hair-raising problems, and he eventually winds up into making her a drug mule and all this other stuff. That one is also a hit, so check that out. I think that's on Netflix or Hulu, In the Dark. So that concludes our TV and movie reviews. We already talked about what was new in Baltimore at the beginning. So what's up for tomorrow should be what's up for Monday. I mean, reading the wrong thing. What's up for Monday, we'll be talking about celebrity gossip. So we definitely got to jump into Kanye and Bed with Another Man. We got all that to Green, get that research on there. There was some TV stuff that it's not proprietary, so we can't get it. And a segment on Know Your Rights. Know your rights as far as the bathroom, and know your rights as far as mandatory injection. Definitely you need to talk about that. If your job ever tells you you got to get the shot or you can't work it. That's been done before in a civil rights situation where blacks were not allowed into a certain area without being powdered because of fear of trafficking life. The blacks are immune to life. It's the white people that get it, and the life jumps on the black people. So we're at the bottom of our show, folks. Now it's time for the final thought. What did you learn today, Green?
I learned a lot. Everything's a learning lesson today. Whether you like it or not, everything's a learning lesson today. I'm learning more about how to respect other people's property. You know, as we get older, as the generations get wilder and wilder and wilder, there's no respect for other people's shit. Pardon my French and Spanish. There's no respect for the old people. No respect for, you know, the block that you are going into. There's no respect for the children that you are trying to, you know, do something bad in front of. There's a lot of disrespect that's going on with the generation of drugs handling and people selling drugs anywhere what they want to sell drugs. There's the case of being a coward. There's people that are scared to sell drugs in other areas. You pick an area that no cops is going to be around, so they sell it around there until one day the cops will plant their station over there, or cops just mow on by and stand there and tell them, you know, get the F out, do something. And again, they plant another area. And then it goes on and on and on and on until the violence breaks out, somebody shot up, and this rinse, rather, repeats. I mean, in our area is a rinse, rather, repeat system of the same thing. How we stop this stuff? You know, some people don't want to engage. Others want to engage, and do not see this stuff anymore. You know, people selling dime bags of weed and diesel and gas running around, and just don't want to see all that stuff going around. There's other options for letting these people keep doing the same thing day in and day out. And some people do not engage. You just walk by without their business. But there's one or two people that had enough. And tell them, hey, you need to get out of our block. Of course, you don't listen. One of them is going to be basically violence, and then violence ensues, and then nobody finds this person if somebody tells. And this thing about no snitching, I really hate this no snitching thing. Back then, it was a trend, but now it's getting to a point, it's getting very idiotic and stupid. You know, I snitched to save not only my family, I snitched to save my life. I snitched to save the community. I snitched to save the children that's in the community that's seeing what's going on. And then, you know, listen, same thing with this Safe Streets organization. They here to save the community. And still this person's killer has not been found. This person basically stopped this stuff from happening. Now this person is shot up. Who's a Capilla community, who's well known for doing niceness. Now he's destroyed, and now it goes on because there's no respect for the city. There's no respect for people that want to help the city flourish and help the city become vibrant and livable. It's a shame that we have to look at the news and look at this guy getting shot up who wants to save his community, who got stores planted all around from West Baltimore to East Baltimore to North Baltimore and still get disrespected. It's not fair to way that everybody just, one person just runs off and be a coward and not been found. We need to do better for our community people. Stop looking, stop gazing, stop taking photo pictures